Here, the future isn't just a concept, it's alive on the streets. It's bold, stunning, and unlike anything I've ever experienced. And it's all about China. We hear so much about its politics and economy in the news, but nothing prepared me for what this country truly like today. This was my first time in China, and in 1 month I saw things I'll never forget, and let me show you why. Hi, it's me, Julia. Get comfortable, I'm going to tell you about China. For many, this country is just a dot on a map. Known for its ancient history and traditions, not as a top travel destination. I thought the same way until I experienced it myself, and let me tell you, it's been one of the most incredible experiences of my life. And that's coming from someone who is currently on a round-the-world trip. In this video, I'll take you to places so surreal that they feel like they are right out of the futuristic movie. But that's just the beginning. I'll show you the reaction from locals to me, especially sometimes bold attention from Chinese guys. And if you think you know nightlife, wait until you experience Chinese clubs and the wild way people meet there. This isn't just a typical travel story about sightseeing, it's an adventure you won't want to miss. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and smash the like button! They're eating watermelon without me. Hold on. Hope you don't mind. China is the technology. Every corner has its futuristic, vibrant energy. It's unlike anything I could have imagined. But Chongqing has a vibe like no other. It's a neon wonderland. Honestly, I'd say Chongqing is the coolest city in China. For some reason, no one knows about it. When I told people I was going to China, they'd like, oh, you'll probably visit Beijing, Shanghai, and I'd yeah, and Chongqing too. And they'd be like, what's that? It's the largest megacity in the world. It's an incredible place, and I think everyone should visit it at least once. One of the most unforgettable spots in Chongqing is Hongyadong, a huge market full of Chinese street food, where you can taste just about anything. Yeah, fried insects as well, and trust me, that's not the wildest thing you'll find there. I couldn't tell you how many floors it has, maybe 5, maybe 15, because stepping inside feels like entering another dimension. The vibe is so surreal, it almost reminds me of, you know, the ghost city from Heaven Official's Blessing. You definitely won't leave this place without eating, and the local restaurants worth visiting for at least the view of the city is frankly the best here. But when you step away from the touristic spots, China becomes even more fascinating. I visited 3 major cities, Beijing, Shanghai and Chongqing, and in each one I made it a point to stay away from the usual touristic trails. I wanted to see the real lives of locals, maybe not as picture perfect, but brutal and authentic. I looked into the darkest corners and went into questionable places just to see reality. It's interesting that I'm still alive after that, because even in the poorest and most disadvantaged areas I didn't feel unsafe. and well, I haven't been noticed anywhere. I'd say I immediately became the main subject of discussions. Like, you can't imagine how much attention I got. When I went outside, everyone would stare, turn around, and I can't say I didn't like it. People took pictures with me. There was especially a lot of attention from children. They came up to me on trains and other places to take a video with me, and all people took pictures, as I later found out, for luck. But of course it doesn't compare to the attention from Chinese guys in clubs. In general, their way of meeting people in clubs shocked me. People don't come there to dance. They come in large groups of like 10 people, and then something completely crazy happens. They book a table and the entire club is just tables. Of course there is a DJ, a stage, but everything else is just tables, so you have to squeeze past with your drink. Cheers, by the way. And at these tables, they play the same game over and over. It's a finger game. Let me teach you. So, the finger game. Everyone stands in a circle around the table, there is a bunch of shots with alcohol, and one person puts out their hand like this, and everyone else has to grab it as fast as possible. Whoever is last has to drink. Or someone might make a gesture, and everyone around has to mimic it. Of course, if someone refuses, doesn't follow, or does it wrong, they drink. They have a million different tasks. Like that popular one with passing a napkin from mouth to mouth. One person grabs it with their mouth, approaches another, and the other has to grab it in the same way. And it would be a really intense drinking game if they weren't just drinking energy drinks. I drank about 20 shots like this and felt nothing. Was there any alcohol at all? And even with all this tech and shiny modern buildings, Chinese culture is still very much alive. I've always dreamed of being in a beautiful Chinese movie, which led me to Zhangjiajie National Forest Park. The park itself is super touristy and packed with people, but the area around it, pure magic. The most amazing thing about this park is the nearby village. I stayed in a hotel with a mountain view and I didn't expect it to become one of the best experiences of the entire trip. It's designed in a classic Chinese style and it made me want to wear nothing but a kimono all the time. Just look at what my breakfast looked like. By the way, during this trip I even got used to using chopsticks. So I'm an experienced chopsticker now, or at least I'd like to think so. I should add that in the distance you could constantly hear the sound of flute and the murmur of a mountain stream. It created such a feeling of calmness, or as it's called in China, wu wei. This principle from Chinese philosophy means to take no action, to let nature take its course, to let things unfold around you lazily observing. I've also gathered a few more places for you to explore if you want to practice this principle and to listen to crickets. saying goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to subscribe.